Hi Aries, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to your October reading. I am doing a disclaimer if the audio and the video aren't collaborating with each other, if it's not adding up. Technology has been kind of something I'm dealing with right now, so please be patient with me. I am trying to work out all of the kinks with it. I'm not sure what happened. Haven't really changed anything. Everything's been upgraded. So, and I'm getting a lot of advice on it, and I'm trying to take as much advice as everybody's giving me. So, just be patient with me while we get through this together. I think a lot of it has to do with Lilith being in Aquarius right now. Aquarius is communication and technology and, really pushing the bar for the next level, right? And so sometimes it just, Lilith can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing, and she likes to affect technology sometimes. So, and it's interesting. I actually heard that from another reader. So I'm like really grateful because I'm like, what the hell's going on with all my technology? And I heard that from another reader, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So thank you, Varush, for that that knowledge. That was good. She probably won't be watching this video, but thank you anyways. Give her the shout out. So Aries, I was meditating on your energy before I started the camera, and I feel like this full moon, I wanted to do a full moon reading, and things just kind of got away from me, and I wasn't really able to. The energies have been really up and down. And I think that this full moon has kind of been a mixed bag for you guys. Like, some of you are really able to take this energy and like run with it and feel really, really good about it. And some of you are feeling a bit restricted with it. And that has to do with a lot of the other astrological things that are going on. Chiron is still in retrograde and is now in Pisces, but it's still kind of messing with you because it's still very close to your sign. And just the way that everything has gone direct. We also have Venus in Scorpio right now, and Venus is not comfortable in Scorpio. Venus isn't comfortable in several signs, but Scorpio is just a very intense energy, and Venus just doesn't feel very good about having that. The sun is opposite your sign right now. So, we're trying to illuminate a lot of being balanced out with Libra, but when we have such a powerful full moon, your full moons are always your new moons are powerful too. You guys just have this kind of force to be reckoned with. Not in a bad way. I feel like a lot of you are taking this energy and it's very childlike. It's very fun and outgoing and let's get things done. And I think some of you are feeling a little bit restricted because of everything else. If you have a Virgo in your life, they're showing up loud and proud. And I think that there are some this could be a current person in your life. We have the Hermit. Or it could be somebody from your past that you've kind of either has ghosted you or you've ghosted them. Doesn't have to be a Virgo. But with the Two of Cups, there's definitely this relationship that you are focused on first and foremost. And if the Hermit isn't a Virgo, this is signifying that you guys have kind of taken a break from each other. And it's probably a much needed break. Maybe to the Hermit is all about getting that wisdom, going to the top of the mountain to recalibrate, to really go within and see what it is. I do feel like you'll be hearing from this person. Either you're going to message them, and this is kind of that childlike, playful feeling that I was getting, because I kept on feeling like, man, I just want to go play. Let's just go have fun. Let's go play, right? The Page of Wands. And I know I have a lot to do, and that was where the restriction was. That's why I was saying some of you might feel restricted. I know I have a lot to do. I know I have things that I need to get done, but I'm open. I'm open now. I'm open to seeing what's out in the world and seeing what's going on with this person and seeing how it's like you could be coming out of hermit mode, or just a place where you've been and you're feeling quite stable. I feel like, and if it's because you've been rebuilding, so I have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, you're feeling much more stable than you really have been. I know that there were opportunities for you to like take risks and stuff in September and August and September. And if you did that, they turned out pretty well. But I think that you were really cautious during that time. Virgo season probably brought a lot out. But you guys, it looks like you have a beautiful month of October coming. So a lot of this full moon energy is being harvested. And it is the harvest moon as well, being harvested in a really good way. So we have the World and the Nine of Cups. Something is making you feel so much better, so much lighter. It could be a person. I do feel like there's this connection that you can't really deny. And the only person that's really here is the Hermit. And then we have you being very childlike and wanting to play and have a good time, you know. I don't feel the Page of Wands being impulsive by any means. I think that there's, like, this is one of those things where you can be impulsive with. You can really jump in and, like, take a chance and feel good about it. So, let's see. Let's clarify these, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. So, the Hermit. I really love this reading. The vibe is amazing for you guys this month. It's feeling very light and very, yeah, this is, and this could also have been that you were really, really focused on making your stability, making your money, getting things grounded, getting things put into place during Virgo season. If it is a person, then this Virgo is making you feel quite stable and grounded. Sorry, my bobby pin is driving me crazy. I gotta fix it. You guys know I'm a Virgo. I have to fix this before, because it's just driving me up the wall. I can't. So yeah, this person is like, you want to have a new beginning. You want to have a new offer. And it's not like, one of those fleeting offers. It's not like, it's not even small. Like, you want to get in there and be like, listen, let's make this real. Let's manifest something into reality. And the Two of Cups with the Ace of Wands. It's, you know, this is like, I mean, the universe is giving you gift after gift after gift. And I think it's because you've opened yourself to the possibility of it. You know, you've really opened yourself to the mindset of, I can be happy. I can have really good things in my life. And I can start to build on stuff that I've been waiting to build on. I can take that chance and know. I mean, I feel like your intuition, it's almost like you don't have to question it right now. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to go for. And this is, I know it's going to work out well for me. Because you're ending a cycle. It's almost a big sigh of relief. Almost a big sigh of relief. And yeah, so we have the Queen of Cups on the Page of Wands. Again, your intuition is really saying, I mean, yes, this could be a water sign in your life. Totally. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That you have a relation, a very close connection with. It doesn't have to be a water sign. It could be somebody who's just extremely intuitive, has a lot of water in their chart, or is just kind of like of the esoteric nature, a healer, a natural healer, a natural, the person who, like, you know that you can open up to this person and they have that emotional maturity. And I kind of feel like you doing that. Like, you're recognizing this is a person that I can have a conversation with, and it can kind of be a big deal. And they will sit there and they will listen. And it's not that you're searching for it. It's like showing up for you. Like, this is, and the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, that's brand new things. And you've really opened yourself up. And I think that this full moon, this could also be something that you really manifested back during your new moon phase. Because new moons are all about new beginnings. And you're like, you know what? I'm manifesting this. I want to have either this type of person in my life or this particular person in my life. And I'm going to get it. And like, consciously, you weren't thinking, I'm going to get this by the Aries full moon. But I think that even if it wasn't like a conscious effort of manifesting somebody into your life, it's definitely something that you wanted and worked for. You know, either you worked on yourself or they worked on themselves, and here you go. Now you're getting the gift of it. So 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is stability. It's about union. It's about celebration. It's about getting together. It's about having something grounded and that can turn out fruitful, you know? So 4 of Wands. Yeah, your mind is so at ease. And because the sun is opposite your sign right now, Libra, yes, you know, it's so frustrating when everybody's just like, oh yeah, Libra's all about balance. And I've done it too. Libra season is about balance, but it's also about coming into a place of easiness and like just being able to go with the flow, receiving instead of giving all the time. You know, making the effort to self-care. You know, we talk about doing self-care all the time, but do we really do it? You know, like I promote that all the time and then forget to give back to myself. And I feel like with the 6 of Swords on this 4 of Wands, it's like there's this easiness approach to things now. You don't have to worry about where you're going to be living. You don't have to worry about who you're going to be spending your time with, because it's all just kind of there. Like you're not in a state of flux or anger or hurt or pain. Like lovely reading, probably the best reading so far that I've done. You know, a lot of the other signs are having having issues with this energy, and you guys are just going with the flow. And I really like that for you guys in October. Yes, it's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies. You know, we do have hiccups through life. And I think that you guys are building such a sturdy foundation for yourselves right now that it's almost like, can't touch me, you know, like you cannot touch me. Like I am freedom. I am open. I am going. I am flying. I am getting my wishes. I've done my healing process. I am balancing out. Things are looking, I'm getting what I want in life. And maybe this isn't going to be for everybody. If you're kind of having a rough time right now, obviously this reading is not going to resonate 100% with you. You might want to check out your rising and your moon sign. So I have a feeling somebody's going to like comment on this and be like, my life isn't this happy. Like, why are things so happy? The Star with the 8 of Pentacles. This is all about, you know, I am healing. I'm rebuilding myself and I'm healing in every way, shape, or form. And, you know, when we get the Star, it's a promise. Just like the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, they're promises. Now, I will say with the Aces, that's like free will. We don't have to accept the gifts from the universe. I don't know why people wouldn't accept the gifts from them, but sometimes we can't see them. But I feel like you're coming out of hermit mode and all of a sudden you're starting to see the fruits of your labor during the harvest moon, right? So the World, ending a cycle. And this is how you have allowed the universe to come in. Like you've made space for the universe by ending whatever cycle you needed to end, by closing off a chapter in your life, by letting go of a certain outcome. You know, like when you let go of the outcome or the need to have a specific outcome, when you start to let go of that, that's when the cycle ends and the universe can come in and really start giving you these aces and doing the work in your life. And yes, there may be some disappointments and stuff from the past, but this is the ending of that. You know, you're coming into a whole new cycle where you won't have regrets. Like that guy, like if you think of it this way, the ending of the cycle are the cups that are spilled on the ground with the 5 of Cups. The beginning of the cycle are the 2 that he's still holding that has stuff in it still. Right? And so closing out the chapter, yes, there may be some sadness, there may be some disappointment, there may be some lingering regrets. But when you let that go and you recognize what you still have in your life and all of the amazing gifts and abundance that are coming to you, and it could be that you might have disappointments. Like if this is not a new person, if this is a person from your past and they're kind of showing up again, or you guys are getting in contact again. You may still have disappointments and regrets from the past that if you don't from that relationship. And if you don't let go of that, then it's going to be very hard to move forward. But I feel like it's almost like the apology is necessary. The movement forward is necessary. The grounding of things is necessary. And then you kind of get your wishes, right? With the Nine of Cups. And yeah, you can mourn what you've left behind. If this is something that you've had to leave behind, you can mourn it. But the beauty of it is there are always gifts behind the lessons that we learned. If the only bad card in this reading is the Five of Cups, October is a breeze for you guys. Such a breeze. Because again, like I said, you've manifested something. And it could have started way back during your time, your season in April with the new moon at the beginning of April. And now that you've manifested it, you're recognizing, wow, that really is what I wanted. And I started it back then, and I might have fallen off of it during the summer or, you know, all this time. But I've worked really hard to get here, and now I'm ready. Right? And you're recognizing that. And it's a very healing moment and a healing time for you with the sun. Again, I said the sun is in Libra, just opposite you right now. And I think that that's bringing a lot of love and clarity, balance and healing and protection and abundance. The sun is all about abundance. Like, you guys are making shit happen. Excuse my language, but that's just what I want to say. You guys are making shit happen for yourselves, and you're not going to sit in that state of mind. And it could be that because Chiron is in Pisces right now, things are looking so much better coming up for you. And now you're not like bogged down by all the worries. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician and the Moon, Two of Swords. There you guys are, loud and proud. The Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. And behind the Hierophant is a Page of Pentacles. So, we'll get to that, but I kind of am already getting a vibe from there. Again, it's like, if there is a relationship on the horizon, you're still keeping your independence here, is what it, and you're still manifesting out of a place of independence. So, you could be dealing with an Aquarius also. I didn't even mention that, but the star is Aquarius, right? But the Magician here, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, the ultimate alchemist. You know, this is a person that brings things into fruition. And I feel like if you guys were manifesting things in a very high vibration, it seems, very, very high vibration, with the Nine of Cups, you are making it into reality with the Nine of Pentacles. Like, you're making all of that high vibrational energy that you've been building and building and building, and using this full moon as an accumulation and making shit happen for you. Again, with the cursing, like, I don't often do it, and it's so funny. I know that I'm pulling in somebody's energy because I don't curse very often. So sometimes I really want to, but and I will drop an F-bomb every now and then, but it's, you know, rarely I do it during readings. And then I have the Moon and the Two of Swords. So if there are still things that are really unknown that you have to make decisions on, I don't want you to fall into a place of doubt. If there's information in your life or things in your future that you're not 100% sure about, and you're not really exactly sure, like, how to pinpoint it or where you're going, like if this is a job, or you're not sure where this relationship is going to go, I don't want you to end up, like, I want you to forge forward. Like, don't doubt yourself. And it could be the way the other person is acting that's going to make you feel like you have to doubt yourself. But I don't think that this water sign or this Virgo person, water sign, whoever it is, I don't think they're making you doubt yourself. I think that you're pretty confident with the Emperor. Like, you're kind of in charge of your emotions and the way that you're doing things. And I don't even feel like it's in a controlling way. I think that it's just very confident. Because a lot of times the Emperor is about controlling situations, but I don't think you're doing that here. I really think that you've allowed the universe to work in your life. You kind of went through this wake-up call, this awakening process, this wake-up call, and now you have a confidence to move forward. The reason why I feel like either something or someone is making you kind of doubt yourself, there's a real sense of lack. And this could, I mean, time is fluid, but this could be happening towards the end of October. But if you have a Taurus in your life, or if there was, oh, no. I know what this is. I feel like because of this kind of spiritual awakening that you're going through, or this aha moment that you're having in October and things are finally starting to go really well, there's a sense of, am I doing the right thing? Is my spiritual progress really on track? Yes, you could have a Taurus in your life that's making you feel like you're out of balance, like you're lacking in some way. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I do have the Hierophant with the Page of Pentacles. So if a Taurus is acting a little bit childish or kind of diminishing their nature in some way, with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, there's almost this sense of, could you just leave me alone? Everything was going really, really great. Like, my life is pretty happy right now. Why are you coming in and messing things up? I've got like, and this doesn't have to be in a relationship. I feel like it could be like, whether it's a boss or a friendship or something, but it's almost like, I feel like somebody's trying to drag you down with the Ten of Wands and these two fives here. I feel like someone's trying, and it's not, I don't know if they're doing it consciously. I almost don't feel like they're doing it consciously. I don't think they realize, like, you're glowing right now. You are in a glow up phase. And when people are in a glow up phase, other people don't really like it very much and want to bring you back down to a very pessimistic level. That could really be anybody in your life. We have Leo, I have Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. I mean, it could be really any sign. This could also be like the spiritual direction that you've chosen. If this is something, where like you grew, like, for this is just an example, you grew up Christian or Catholic or something like that. And then all of a sudden, all of these spirit, like, your mind has opened up to the esoteric world. You've had this spiritual awakening process. Things are accumulating in very different ways. You're able to manifest things. And then you're like, is this really happening? Like, I feel like you're not having an identity crisis, but it's like, I grew up one way. How can I now move into my spiritual direction in a positive way without feeling like I'm deceiving my old self at the same time? I hope that came out right. That was a really weird way of getting around that issue. But I do feel like some of you are kind of not really in a spiritual warfare, if you will, and you're not even questioning how you feel about your spirituality, but you're deciding to not just be Catholic anymore, you're being spiritual. Not being Christian anymore, you're being spiritual. You're moving into a more enlightened state of mind and not having like that focus on just a religion, if you will. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Wands and the Six of Pentacles and then that Queen of Pentacles. So if the Taurus in your life is kind of acting childlike, childish, not really giving you back as much as you have been wanting, and it's making you feel burdened and hurtful, I do feel like the other earth sign or this Virgo or another earth sign is much more giving and loving and pays more attention to you. Really, and again, this could be any sign, right? This could just be somebody that like you can count on, you know, with the Six of Pentacles. You can count on. And I feel like they're giving back to you. It's an equal give and take. And it's not deceptive. It's not like a deceptive, you know, I'll scratch your back if you'll scratch mine. They're giving willingly, which in turn is making you want to give back to them as well. Right? Because you've been waiting for that. And the burden of whatever's been holding you back, whether it's a spiritual thing, whether it's the institution, you know, I mean, because this could be a marriage where you're feeling very diminished within that marriage and you don't want to be in it anymore and you're getting yourself out of it. And this other person in your life is there for you. I feel like you have friends and confidants that you can talk to. If it's not a romantic thing, then it's definitely a kinship that you have where you can like move. But I feel like some of you are questioning your spiritual practice, your spiritual work. The thing that I want you to remember overall is the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords is kind of an illusion. Like, you don't have to be in that state of mind. You're not really lacking. In fact, you're extremely abundant and you're in control of that abundance. When we have these fives in readings where there's that conflict, why do I want to say conflict of interest? There could be a conflict of interest here. And that could be like in your the spiritual part of your life. But when we have these fives here, a lot of times it's more of an internal battle, feeling like having that lack mentality, feeling, you know, beating yourself up for absolutely no reason. Or if you're beating yourself up for a reason, it's like you continuously do it. And that's something that really needs to stop. And I feel like that's kind of a cycle that you're ending might creep back in towards the end of October. Like I said, not everything's rainbows and butterflies, but you guys are in a really good place vibrationally. So keep that high vibration. Stay in control, you know, like not in a controlling manner, but you guys are really, you're having a lot of amazing things happening to you. And it could be also that you guys are like, it's too good to be true. Like all of this really great stuff that's happening to me, this give and take, like, oh my gosh, this person's actually giving back to me. Or I have somebody that's giving, you know, like we're sharing energy instead of somebody just siphoning energy off of me. I feel like it's a really good time for you. So lovely reading, Aries. I love it. One of the best that we've had this month so far. So fantastic. If you would like to have a personal reading, check out the description box below, my website, fearlessintuition.net. All of my personal readings are there. I am scheduling readings for October right now. So it's right now I'm like in the second week of October, so only 2 weeks out if you would like to have a personal reading. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful October. I will see you for the second half. Bye.